Starting a business that truly aligns with your life goals and your values can be a dream come true until your mindset starts throwing roadblocks in your way. Whether it's a fear of putting yourself out there in marketing or hesitations around setting prices that reflect your actual value, limiting beliefs can quietly sabotage progress in so many areas, from sales all the way through to your product design. Plus, for neurodivergent entrepreneurs like me, these mindset challenges can often lead to overthinking or second guessing the very business that you're working so hard to build. As a business designer, I work with clients who come to me like a little bit of a mess, kind of unsure how to turn their ideas into structured, sustainable business. And together, we create a design that works with their strengths and is aligned with their lifestyle and goals. Sounds great, but I started noticing that even with a solid plan, confidently created alongside an expert, some clients still felt stuck when it came to implementation. That's when I turned to Melanie, our resident mindset expert here at the Neurospicy Academy, to help my clients master the internal game and develop the confidence to be able to bring their plans to life. So, in this article, I'm exploring how mindset work can be a game changer for your business. I'm going to show you some practical tools for identifying limiting beliefs and show you how some people have broke through their mindset blocks and gained actionable steps for shifting to a mindset that empowers you to thrive. The first thing we're going to talk about is recognizing the actual power of mindset and business growth. This is something that I put off for quite a while. Mindset is the hidden factor that is quietly shaping every single decision that you make, from how you approach challenges to how you confidently price your services. Mindset is influencing your every move. And realizing this can be a turning point for many entrepreneurs like me that were relying solely on strategies to drive growth. The truth is, with a resilient, positive mindset, you can shift from reactive thinking to proactive action. This is what I needed my clients to be able to do. We needed to go from this world where problems are being hurled and we're constantly firefighting to this is the plan and we need to execute it. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by setbacks, it gives you the opportunity to see growth. And this shift empowers you to tackle each day with intention, bringing you closer and closer to your goals with every to-do that you check off. So take a moment and reflect on how your mindset impacts your business decisions. Ask yourself, what is holding me back from taking the next big step? As a neurodivergent entrepreneur, for example, you might hesitate to scale because of past failures that might have felt personal. You might not have had the systems and the support and the strategies in place, and things didn't work the way you thought they would, and it started to hold you back. But with mindset work, you can see that your past experiences are learning tools, not proof of inadequacy. And this new perspective can give you the courage to move forward, being aware that growth is about embracing both wins as well as lessons. Now, number two is identifying common limiting beliefs that can keep especially neurodivergent entrepreneurs stuck. Limiting beliefs are like this invisible wall that is quietly keeping you from being able to reach your potential. You just keep getting to a certain point and then just everything implodes, right? For neurodivergent entrepreneurs, these beliefs can often feel magnified. It is not uncommon to worry that promoting yourself is bragging, or to feel like you're not good enough to charge your worth, like you need more certificates, that you need more training, that you need more experience before you can charge the higher prices, before you can even charge what we would consider to be a normal price. These beliefs can sound rational, but they're just mental habits, and mental habits can be changed. When Melanie works with clients or works with students on campus, she often encounters a belief that success requires fitting into a traditional mold. Because you've seen so many experts talking about this is the way they do the thing and this is what has worked for them, that belief can hold you back. And it can be a reason that entrepreneurs fear being true to themselves because they think that if they are themselves, they won't attract clients, right? And this came from how we were raised. It came from our experiences early on that the way we were naturally didn't attract the right people. But this fear is rarely grounded in actual fact. And to start changing this narrative, Melanie suggests writing down limiting beliefs and asking, where did it come from and is it serving me? right? Reframing it. Like one of Melanie's clients initially believed that she had to conform to more of like a corporate persona in her online in her online presence, right? So they needed to have like blazers and professional hair colors and have everything exactly the way you would expect to exist in like corporate America. But examining that belief, she realized it came from past experiences, not current reality. The truth is, some of us are out here succeeding with blue hair or pink hair and tattoos and, not wearing the professional blazers and dressing for comfort and dressing for our nervous systems instead of dressing for the perception of somebody that we wouldn't even want to work with. Right? We're entrepreneurs. We're not working a job. So we can attract the clients who are attracted to how we exist instead of the ones that are turned off by it. That's going to make us happier. It's going to make our clients happier. Everybody's going to get better results that way. So that awareness can empower you to embrace your authentic voice, your authentic style, and ultimately attract clients that are people you actually want to work with. Right. The third thing we want to talk about is building resilience through mindset shifts. So, resilience is all about strengthening the mental muscles that you need to face challenges and keep moving forward. It doesn't mean we're going to ignore setbacks, it means we're going to learn from them. And this doesn't happen overnight. If you were going to the gym and you were trying to build physical muscles, you're going to have to start slow and you're going to have to work over time to get to where you want to be. Building a mental muscle is similar. This is why Melanie emphasizes the mindset shift of failing forward, recognizing that each attempt is a step towards success, not a definitive outcome, right? Every time we go to the gym, like people will tell you if you're struggling to go to the gym to build those muscles, just go for 5 minutes, right? Just walk to like your front porch and back. Just start building that muscle up of doing the thing, especially for neurodivergent people. We need to start small and build these habits over time. This approach allows entrepreneurs to shift from seeing setbacks as failures to viewing them as stepping stones. Imagine, for instance, that you launch a new product, the initial response is lukewarm or ice cold. Instead of looking at that as a failure, resilience helps you analyze what you can improve, make adjustments, and try again. When we're building businesses, we are constantly iterating and improving. We are constantly doing the same thing over and over again with a small tweak until we get it where we want it to be, until it's performing like we want it to. And some things that feel negative are actually positive. Like we tell a lot of our students to prepare for trolls. If you're posting content on social media semi-regularly, you're going to start seeing trolls. If you're stepping into who you are authentically, some people are going to push back against that, especially while you're building your audiences. The algorithms are learning who you are. It's learning the right type of people to send your way. It's going to throw a few curveballs. It's going to throw a few wrong people your way to test and see if they're right. So we tell people to start celebrating the trolls, right? Celebrate the trolls, because that means you are starting to post consistently. That means you are starting to post authentically. That means you are polarizing enough to repel some people and attract others. The nice people are usually silent for a while and watching, where the trolls are going to scream the loudest. So we celebrate trolls, right? Similar things like this, like daily affirmations or visualizations, can be powerful tools in building that resilience. A simple phrase like, I am equipped to handle today's challenges, can set a strong foundation of confidence. Melanie often suggests that clients keep a small card with an affirmation that they can glance at throughout the day. It might be something you put on your bathroom mirror. It might be something you put on your desk. It might be the lock screen on your phone, so you see it every time you unlock your phone. But over time, these small actions build that inner resilience that fuels bigger growth. The fourth thing we want to talk about is translating this vision into action, being able to break the big goals into small, doable, bite-sized steps. Because for a lot of us neurodivergent entrepreneurs, the journey from big picture ideas to actionable steps can be very daunting. A grand vision can feel motivating and overwhelming when it comes to actually sitting down and doing it. So breaking it down into manageable steps that align with how your brain naturally works can help you transform your vision into reality. For example, I had one client who was dreaming of launching her community, and it included courses and stuff, but she felt very overwhelmed by the size of the project. It's a lot. right? She hasn't had a business for very long. She wasn't really doing much with it. She was really unsure where to go. And when we reverse engineered that goal and broke it down into accessible steps, she actually had her most productive month ever. She was coming on campus. She was, working with us to set up her weekly plan. She was coming to the body double sessions to tackle some of the stuff that her brain was fighting back on, coming to the blocker busters on Fridays so that we could break down the challenges that she was experiencing in real time. She actually accomplished her entire to-do list in her first month of doing that, right? So breaking it down and making it more accessible and working the way her brain liked to work made it where we could create the outlines for the courses, we could create the outlines for the workshops, we could start putting out content on social media, put content out onto her blog. And it allowed her to work without feeling overwhelmed, giving her these steady wins that she could celebrate and have the community celebrate with her as she checked them off. So think about your big goals and consider chunking them down into more manageable steps. Start with tasks that you feel comfortable with, and then gradually upgrade and tackle bigger and bigger tasks. The aim isn't to rush, it's to create consistent progress at a pace that works with your strengths instead of fighting against your weaknesses or your struggles. Now, the fifth thing we want to talk about is some practical strategies for overcoming fear when it comes to marketing, sales, and interacting with clients, engaging with clients. This is one area where mindset hurdles tend to become the most visible. They show up in marketing and pricing and in client interactions, and it can feel a lot more challenging because visibility often means risking vulnerability. Let me say that again. These areas where we're doing marketing, where we're doing pricing, where we're interacting with clients can be more challenging because visibility means risking vulnerability. Okay, it means the more we show up, the more people are going to get to know the real us. And the fear of self-promotion or of setting the right pricing can lead to a cycle of avoidance. Melanie's approach to overcoming these fears involves incremental desensitization, essentially taking small, regular actions that reduce anxiety over time. For example, if marketing feels intimidating, start by sharing a short post on social media. Or if pricing conversations are hard, practice them with a trusted peer or a mentor. And over time, these small steps can start to build confidence. Like we had one student that I was working with on campus that she was really struggling to make videos. And I was looking at her process and I'm like, show me what you're doing and let's see if we can figure out where you're stuck. And in the course of trying to make a video, she was writing essentially a full blog article to create the video script. It was when it came time to actually press record that her mindset gremlins were doing her in. So I was like, well, let's just not do video for right now. Because the more important thing is that your expertise, your knowledge, your thought leadership makes it out into the world. If it has to go out into the world in writing while you work on your mindset and your confidence towards video, let's start there. So she started publishing her blog articles and putting those on her website. And then she started sharing those blog articles out on social media. And she did 3 different social posts for every article, coming at it from different standpoints, right? Coming at it from the fear of missing out on something if you don't read this, something you're going to solve if you do read it, and a problem that, or an opportunity that you're going to open if you do read it, right? So we came at every blog article from 3 standpoints, and she scheduled them out over 3 weeks. So for 3 weeks, she's promoting 1 article on social media, and she's able to do 1 article a week. That's 12 social posts and 4 blog articles going out every single week. As she builds her confidence and she starts to see this engagement, which is already happening after 1 month of doing this, she's seen this engagement on social media. Now she can come back and with all of the branding already done, she can make a quick little video to go with it. And this makes the task of making video more accessible. And in the meantime, she's putting out content, right? So small steps like that to work with your brain are incredibly powerful. So with each step, you can gain that confidence and be able to do what you need to do over time. Now, I'm going to tell you, point number 6, that it's very helpful to have a mentor if you want long-term transformation. So you can pick up a mindset tip here and there. You can go do what I did and binge every piece of content Melanie's ever posted on TikTok. Or you can just get access to her for a lot cheaper than I did because I convinced her to partner with me at the academy. So you actually can get access to her over there on campus. You can get access to her exercises, her advice, and real-time support directly from Melanie on campus when you have questions, right? You can ask her and get advice. So if you're ready to address the mindset barriers that are holding you back, consider signing up. We have a free trial. We're going to prove to you that we're worth the money before we ask for $1. So you get that access to all this stuff when you join. So it is a chance to start overcoming your limiting beliefs with the guidance of mentors like Melanie, me, and Victoria, as well as others that are coming on board now, and have that community that understands your journey, that understands the way your brain works, that understands your neurotype, and can help you take the first steps forward towards scaling your business with confidence. So hope to see you there. Until next time, bye guys.